Tony Elliott talked the other day in Arizona about, lamenting kind of just missing his first career multi-homer game. How's it feel to, see him not only do that, but clear the fence with quite a bit of distance?
Yeah, I mean, it was an awe home run, or we were in awe of the second home run, I should say. It was almost like that one was separate than the first. You know what kind of power, especially in this stadium, he's got going the other way. But that was kind of one that was, everybody was thunderstruck on that one. So, but it's always good. Anytime he does something positive, you're excited and happy because he's always happy. You guys are around him in the locker room and all those things. So, and said it, the day prior to him coming back and playing, he was in the locker room and you immediately just from the office could hear the chatter change a little bit. So a positive influence in a lot of different ways.
What have you seen in his growth from the time you met him or you first saw him on the field till now after the injury and the confidence, everything? Defense too.
Dating back to January, you saw a guy, he's motivated and ambitious to get better, and he was working on a lot of different things in January, and he's always going full speed. We even talked to him as coaches about the old working smarter instead of harder because he's always going full speed at everything. But I think that mentality or approach, whatever you want to call it, really helped him during that downtime because whether it was too much time, not enough time, the perfect amount of time during that period, he was relentlessly working. And I think he kind of surprised everybody at how quick he came back to full strength. And then when he came back, he just looks fresh and he looks strong. I mean, he's always been a strong dude because of how he utilized that time. He just, I can't point to a specific thing, but he just looks fresh and he looks strong, and I'm not the only one that has said that, and it's showing up on the field.
It's been a rough couple months-ish for Landen Roupp, just 11 straight losses until now. What did you see differently with him today on the mound?
Just relentless attacking of the strike zone. You don't want walks, but I mean, if you got to look at the big picture. You can't just say a guy walked 2-3 guys. Or if a guy had one walk, and the guy scores, you can't just blow that up. You got to look at the whole body of work when it's a starting pitcher because there's usually close to 100 pitches involved. And the one was a base open, and if I'm not mistaken, it was Vlad, which it kind of makes sense. You could see that. And then the other one was surrounded by nothing but strikes to the first two hitter and then the hitter that followed. So it wasn't like there was an in and out approach of the zone with those two blips on the radar screen removed. It was relentless attacking of the zone. And, I've kind of said it before and I stand by it. I think if you're at this level, you have good enough stuff to get guys out. You don't have to nitpick in the zone. But I think he's in a category of, he's got really, really good stuff for a starter. Any name you'd pull out of a hat, and it's important for him to get it over the white. And when he does, as long as we play defense behind him, which we had, again, one little blip on the radar screen, but a couple good plays behind him, he's outstanding. And it's fun to watch him compete that way. When he's fighting himself and fighting to get it in the zone, it's not so fun. And you get that little period you're talking about. But he's capable of great things when he's in the strike zone.
What have you seen that sort of held him back, Tony? Is it that he's he doesn't seem like someone who's got a lot of fear or intimidation on the mound, so it's not like he's nibbling or afraid to throw it over the plate. Are you just seeing, has it been mechanical with him, or what's sort of been sort of in his way to keep that from happening until now?
I think anytime you're a sinker guy, and we've got a good amount of them on our team, that front side can be your best friend or your worst enemy. When it's closed off and you got good direction with your front side, that's when you get the extreme amount of movement. And when you run away from your arm with that front side, that could be the mechanical thing you're talking about. But I think the more direct answer, and smarter people in the locker room have said this, and I've added on, I agree. All of us, our strengths can be our greatest weakness too. And he is ultra, ultra competitive. I've still yet to shake his hand after that outing, which is kind of the norm after we pull a guy out of the game, reliever or starter. He would have, if you would have asked him to fist fight anybody on our team, even Ramos, he might have fist fought him to go back out there in the 9th inning. So that is how competitive he is. And sometimes I think if it's directed the wrong way, we've used Drew as an example, gets too fired up and it gets directed in the wrong way, it can work against you. But when he uses that fire to keep his house lit and warm instead of burning it down, I think he's capable of great things. And I don't know if there's another question, but I just think you can't be frustrated with 10-1, but the one thing that will get missed in a game that is 10-1 is I thought our guys ran the bases in a really strong fashion tonight. Actually, Bericoto probably ran faster than anybody on Ramos's home run, and instead of assuming it was a ball that was going over the right field fence, he was trying to score from first base. But I thought that kind of got lost in the mix because of the score. But it was a strong effort out of those guys tonight.
The difference between maybe this start stretch where the guys were able to get a new start tonight?
Yeah, I think just early contact. Was in the zone a lot more with my sinker and commanding the cutter and getting a lot of quick outs. So I think that really helped me tonight.
And what have the last 4 or 5 days been like for you? Motivated to obviously do something different this time?
Yeah. It's kind of been the same. I really haven't changed anything, just kind of working on my mechanics. Last couple months I was pretty slow with my front side, so just speeding that up a little bit and just really wanting to go out there and compete. I knew I needed to be better for the team. I haven't been that great last 6 or 7 outings. So it was a really good feeling tonight to go out there and compete and give the guys a good chance to win.
What's the closest you've come to a complete game? What does that make you think about, like, the future and how much you want that 9 innings?
Yeah, I wanted it bad tonight. But, that's their decision. I fought for it, but they have my best interest, and so, looking forward to it, and I hope there's a lot more like that.
How'd you fight? What'd you say? What'd you do?
I kind of just said I wanted it, and they told me I was at 104 pitches and just kind of be smart just to get out of there. And looking back at it now, obviously when you're in the zone and you're wanting to compete, you don't really like it, but more for the health side, probably a better decision just to end with 8.
That was your first win in a while. Had that kind of been weighing on you in recent weeks?
Yeah, absolutely. Super heavy. Like I said, I haven't really pitched well enough to give the guys a chance to win, and tonight I felt like I did that. So getting back on the right track.
What do you think of what Heliot was able to do overall today?
Yeah, incredible. All the guys were awesome. It felt like we played a good baseball game today. Stealing bases and butting guys over. But yeah, his 2 home runs were pretty sick to see.
Yeah, we talked about Arizona, how you just missed having a multi-homer game. How does it feel to not only do that, but make sure it was with quite a bit of distance?
Yeah, I think it's pretty cool just because I'm in the big leagues. That's what I dream of, being in the big leagues, and just doing it here where I love the most, doing what I love the most is something super special for me, obviously. Help the team win is super special for me too, so it's something that, like, obviously as a player you cherish and you love for sure.
You had a homer to right, the homer to left, the Little League home run off the wall. Which one of the 3 swings do you think was your best swing?
I like the one homer to the homer to right.
To right.
Yeah, I love that homer. Yeah, that's nice. That's a nice swing.
What makes you so good as an opposite field hitter?
I think just as a kid, my dad always, just always, back in the day, how they just cherish hitting the ball the other way, not strike out, hit for average. So my dad always taught me that, and he just wanted me to be a good hitter. And I think that's what he teach me. I always have power, I always have strength. Obviously, you just need to develop. I was just a kid, and I just did it, just doing it because that's what I love, and that's what's like my natural swing. So, yeah, my dad, when he played back in my hometown, he was pretty good. People said that he was a pretty good player. He never played in any professional level, but he did teach me that, and that's something that like it stuck with me forever.
What was his name again?
Agapito, my dad, Agapito Ramos. Yeah.
What do you think about how Landen pitched today?
You guys know what he can do. He's a pretty good pitcher. He's consistent. He can throw strikes. He can get guys out. I think he's been doing great the whole season. I think he's one of the guys that he's gonna play for a long time. Just his mindset, just the person that he is. I think he goes out there and he wants to kill people. So that's a really good mindset to have, I feel like.
How's right field going for you? How smooth? How confident?
Pretty good. I feel like I'm making the plays that I need to make. That's all that matters to me. I don't think it's a transition that it was a surprise for me. I played a lot of right field in the minor leagues. I think left field was more of a surprise because last year is the first time that I actually played it. So, I feel pretty good. I feel pretty confident about it.
Did you see that the triple would have been a home run in 29 ballpark?
I knew it. When me and Rafi was talking about it, I knew it. I was talking to Rafi. I'm like, I got to bring it in.
Hey, Heliot, you've been an all-star in this league. You've already accomplished a lot. Do you feel like you're still developing as a player?
Of course, I think you got areas that you need to improve on and obviously get better. But I feel like every day I'm proving myself. This game will humble you at any moment. So I think just the type of person that I am, the type of player that I am, the way I was raised, I think I got to prove myself every day and just go out there and just do what I do best.
Speak to the man of the hour. It's outfielder Heliot Ramos joining us now live from Oracle Park after just an outstanding performance. Heliot, my guy, great to see you. Congratulations on the win. 2 home runs and a triple tonight. What got into you?
First game with 2 homers.
First game? All right, thank you. Breaking the news for us. What was it about how you were feeling tonight, man?
No, I was working a lot just on my path and the way that I was swinging today in the cage and in the BP, and I just felt pretty good about it, honestly.
Uh-oh.
You want to get it over with? Go ahead. There you
just
go.
Just accept it.
Woo!
Get him up. Taking it like a champ.
I'll take it today.
Hey, you got to take it today. Triple 2 homers, you take that every day, huh?
Oh, hell yeah, all day.
Hey, Heliot, first of all, how's the leg feeling? Because I know you had to change positions when you got back. How's the leg and how's that transition to right field going?
The leg feels pretty good, thank God. I've been staying on top of it. Honestly, I've been playing right field for a long time in the minor league, so it's something that really helped. But honestly, I adjust. I adjust for whatever the team needs. I'm there.
Something we've talked about all season, Heliot, is the fact that this offense, when everyone seems to be clicking at the right time, can do things like what we saw tonight, putting 10 runs on the board. Granted, there were some mistakes from the Blue Jays, but what is it about the way that you guys feed off of each other? Like, how do you explain kind of what we've seen?
I think at the end of the season last year, you guys saw it. You guys saw the way what we can do, obviously, as a team. I think we always put good at-bats together. We got the strength, we got the hitters here to make something happen. And, you're seeing it right now. Everybody's clicking together. We're playing together for the first time in a full season. I think it's something that we saw coming as a team.
Heliot, you lead off with the triple to right center. Then you hit the homer to right. You hit a hard hit out, ground ball up the middle. And then, man, did you get all of that one to left? Because that ball was crushed.
I knew he was trying to sneak a fastball in there after the swing I took on the slider, but I was just trying to put it in play, get the guy in, and just keep the line moving.
Well, good job getting him in, man. That got you in, too.
Thank you.
Okay, before we let you go, you got to tell us, it's tradition now. What was the breakfast order today?
Oh, I cooked some breakfast for myself. I got some sausages, eggs, some toast, hash browns. Yeah, that's my go-to.
All right, breakfast of champions apparently. So same thing tomorrow.
I walk to get a coffee.
Walk to get a coffee. Very nice. All right, well, thank you so much again. Congratulations.
Good job, Heliot.
Thank you.
And joining us now is outfielder Victor Bericoto, who had a really nice night, a good RBI. Victor, thanks so much for joining us. Appreciate the time. And he is joined by his translator, Erwin Higueros. Victor, let's start with what was working for you at the plate tonight.
Vamos a comenzar preguntándote cuáles son las cosas que estuvieron trabajando para ti hoy en la noche.
Bueno, salí a hacer mi trabajo como siempre, prepararme muy bien antes del juego. Creo que me sentí muy bien en el plato.
Well, I think what worked for me today was that I was able to come in out early and start working on different things and working on things that I knew that were going to help me today.
2 RBI single, apparently it worked.
Yeah. Victor, first of all, thoughts and prayers go out to everybody in Venezuela.
Good point.
We feel for everybody there. Secondly, when I was in spring training, I saw you play in spring training. I watched you and I'm like, this kid could hit. I know this guy could hit. How does it feel now to get a chance to play every day? And where's your confidence at now that you get to see at-bats after at-bat after at-bat?
Bueno, primero, Richard Lilia te dice que sus condolencias para las cosas que sucedieron ahí en Venezuela y dice que cuando te vio por primera vez ahí en Spring Training, una de las cosas que él se dijo es de que este joven puede batear. este joven puede batear. Y ahora que estás aquí en Grandes Ligas y estás teniendo la oportunidad de jugar, ¿cómo te sientes?
Bueno, primero que gracias por tener en cuenta de la situación que está pasando en Venezuela. Han sido unos días difíciles, pero bueno, aquí nos mantenemos con la mente fuerte. Y bueno, sí, gracias a Dios estoy teniendo la oportunidad y creo que así tengo un poco más de confianza de poder demostrar de lo que yo puedo hacer. Y la verdad que bueno, sí me siento bien, gracias a Dios, y las cosas están saliendo bien, y lo más importante es que bueno, puedo ayudar al equipo a ganar como hoy.
Well, first of all, Richie, thank you for your thoughts on my people over there in Venezuela. It's very much appreciated. And, it's been very difficult weeks, days for me especially. But, at the end of the day, I have to play baseball, and a lot of things are working out. And I appreciate the opportunity that the team is giving me, that the manager is giving me to play every single day, and for me to be able to show what I'm able to do.
Yeah, all of us here, I want to echo what Richie said, are sending our thoughts and our best to everyone in your family and friends who were affected by that unfortunate natural disaster. Moving back to the Giants, though, I want to get your perspective on watching right-hander Landen Roupp, who was absolutely dealing tonight. What stood out about the way he was attacking, and how much confidence does it give everyone in this lineup when he comes out and throws like that?
¿Quiere hablar un poquito del pitcher de hoy, de Landen Roupp, tu perspectiva de lo que él hizo hoy? ¿Qué fue lo que viste y qué tanta confianza cuando lo tienes ahí lanzando de esa manera le da al equipo y a ustedes?
Excelente trabajo que hizo hoy, pudo pichar 8 innings, la verdad que bueno, casi todo el crédito se lo lleva a él, eso nos da confianza a nosotros que solamente tenemos que hacer pocas carreras, y bueno, el juego se abrió, los muchachos también hicieron un excelente trabajo, Ramos se vio muy bien en el plato, y creo que eso es lo que estamos buscando, buscar la victoria.
Well, he deserves all the credit for tonight's win. I mean, when he pitches like that, for some reason, we kind of feel that we don't have to score a lot of runs. I mean, however, the game ended up with a lot of runs. But at the end of the day, he has done a great job, and he did a great job tonight.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Victor. We so appreciate it, and Erwin as well. It's been a joy to watch you make your way with this Giants ball club. We look forward to seeing you soon.
Swing it, Victor.
Thank you.